Hey everyone, so we're going to be making this macrame keychain for the Teen Take Home Craft Kit. This is the finished product, so it's going to look like this, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so to start off, you've got your supplies. So what you'll need and what you should have is this big bunch of yarn, a smaller bunch of yarn, a long single string of yarn, 3 beads, and yours might be different than this, and a keychain. Okay, and then you will also need for this, you will also need just a little bit of tape and a pair of scissors. The sharper, the better. Okay. Start off, what you're going to do is you're going to take this bunch of string, okay, and you're going to take the end that's not cut, and you're going to take the keychain, and you're going to put the yarn through it, and you're going to take the rest of this, and you're going to put it through, and then you're going to pull it as tight as possible so you can get it, and that'll be where it is on your keychain, so the top of it. Okay, that's the start of it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape and you're going to wrap the bottom of this string. And what you want to do is you want to try to make it as small as possible, like as thin as possible, because this is how you will put it through your bead. Okay, and oops, sorry. And if you have any excess, you can just cut it off. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and thread the beads onto the keychain. Sometimes if you have trouble, you can like twist it. Just make sure it gets on there right. Okay, and then you're going to put it all the way to the top. And then you're going to do that for all 3 of the beads that you have. Okay. Oh, sorry, this one came undone. So, example of if it does come undone. So this one came undone, but what you can do is, if it does this, you can just kind of retape it, make sure it gets in there, but you want all of the strings to go through. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then you're going to end up with the 3 beads and this string. So what you're going to do then is go ahead and cut off the end part, like where the tape is at. If you're like mine, my scissors aren't very sharp, so you might have to like work on it a bit. Okay. Okay. So now you should have something like this. Okay. So after that, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and split this in half. You're going to take the big bunch and make sure it's equal down the middle. So equal in this way, as equal as possible. And then you're going to knot it here. You're going to make a knot. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to make that as tight as you can get. Okay. Okay, and then this will be, if it's a little uneven at the bottom, that's okay, because we'll make it even at the end. Okay. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the long string and you're going to make a loop, but you're going to make it pretty uneven. So you just need a small little bit on one side, and then you want to make sure the other side is really long. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hold it at kind of that base part. Make sure that you have like this part, and then you're going to take the long part, and this is a little bit more difficult, so you just have to kind of finagle it a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to start wrapping. Okay, it might take a minute, but you get the gist of it. So you're going to start wrapping and leave a little bit at the top. Just like that. And you want to wrap it as much as possible with leaving a little bit of string left. Okay. And then when you have a little bit of string left, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and, when you have a little bit of string left, what you're going to do is you're going to have to go ahead and put it through the loop, like make sure it's through the loop. And then you're going to get the little piece that you had before. So it should be pretty obvious. You're going to pull it down. And then with that, you're going to make it as tight as possible as well. Just make sure that you have it nice and tight, because that'll be what holds it. Okay, so nice and tight. And then with this excess string, you can go ahead and cut it. Let's see. Okay, so you can go ahead and cut it. Okay, so then it's what it's gonna look like. So you're almost done. Okay, and then the last step is to take the bottom part, so it's all uneven right now. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna even that out. You're gonna cut it all. So my scissors are not sharp enough to do this in a short amount of time. So what I'm just gonna show you is you're gonna cut so that they're all even across, okay? And I'm not gonna do that right now, but you can go ahead and do that in order to get the final effect, which will look like this. And it'll be frayed at the end. And that will be the end of your macrame keychain. Final result.